Hello everyone, my name is Slappy Burger, and welcome back to my journey through Minecraft. Sorry this one took so long to get out. I've been very busy with just work, mostly work, and also doing a lot of stuff for my family on the side, but hopefully this episode won't be delayed too much longer. Anyways, welcome back. I'm in the museum in the vault area here, and we have all sorts of stuff down here, right? But I've been a little busy, and what I've been busy doing is duping. I've been duping things, specifically the monster spawners, the in portal frames, and the in portal blocks. Now, this is a bug that existed up until 1.15 and basically existed at this point through the entirety of Minecraft's history. We've had access to this in the past, we have access to it now, and we're going to kind of abuse it for a few things. I'm going to limit duping only to items that are like illegal. So, you know, in portal frames and in portal blocks, right? Those are, you're not supposed to have those. We'll dupe those. Monster spawners will dupe those. Maybe we could dupe some of these. Maybe we'll dupe some of the pickaxes and stuff. I don't know. I kind of picky on that. Maybe dupe some of this stuff because why not, right? You know, the feather falling stuff. I might make a resave and like a backup, I mean, and see if I can grab this stack of 64 ender pearls, because I want to see how long they stay like that for, because they're definitely not supposed to be like that. But to do this dupe, it's actually pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to take our item here, that whatever you want to dupe, and you're just going to throw it on the ground. Then what you're going to do is you're going to simply save and quit to title, go back into the world, and then pick up all the items and quickly close the game. Now, you can use Alt F4, but for whatever reason, when I use Alt F4, it just doesn't work. And we're going to see the beta craft launcher for just a second while we reload back into the game. But assuming you did it work, and assuming you did it right, and sometimes it doesn't work, you'll duplicate the items. And as you can see, we did duplicate them. So now we have a full chest of monster spawners for us to use. And yeah, that glitch is pretty simple. You just, you take the item that you want to dupe, you throw it on the ground, you save and quit using the menu here. Once you rejoin the world, you just go and pick them up. And then the moment you pick them up, you just Alt Tab, force crash the game, exit the game, whatever. And if it worked right, it should dupe. But again, sometimes it doesn't work. With that kind of being said, I also crafted some diamond armor. This will be our first set of, actual diamond armor that we will use in this world. I actually do plan on using this armor, but we do have diamond armor now because diamond armor behaves, I should say armor in general behaves like the more modern versions now. Not entirely like the modern versions, but it does work to an extent like the modern versions do. And that's a really cool thing that we're into. But what are we going to do today? Well, the last thing, since we are still in version 1.0, that I kind of want to do is kill the Ender Dragon, but we don't really have any in portals in our world. And as such, we're going to have to use these to make a portal. But I don't want to just place a portal somewhere. I kind of want to build something for it, right? So part of this episode is going to be, building the place for the portal. And another part is going to be kind of getting everything set up to fight the Ender Dragon. And the Ender Dragon fight in this version is pretty dull compared to the modern version. I mean, it's very bare bones compared to what the dragon fight is now. So we don't really have to do too much prep, but I would like to, kind of prep for it. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that will kind of enchant and craft will kind of be helpful in the future as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I think right now I'm going to go ahead and find an area to set up the portal, and then I'll figure out something to build around it. I think the area I'm going to build this is actually going to be right here, kind of connected to our town that we still have yet to name. Yeah, we still haven't named the town. I think we're just going to build it right here. We're going to have to do a little tiny bit of terraforming here. We're going to have to probably cut back some of this area to make it level with these blocks here. and then probably push it back a little bit, as well as shave the mountain back a little bit. I don't really want to shave the mountain back too much, so hopefully the dimensions kind of work out for us here, but I think we're going to build the in portal structure right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some dirt to kind of start terraforming everything, and then once we get that terraformed, we will just build our in portal. I've been running back and forth, and I noticed a few blocks were missing from the from this house, and look at what the Endermen have done, dude. You just absolutely gutted it. My God. You have nothing in Minecraft, man. It's ridiculous. It's like, what else has been stolen, dude? What? Now I gotta run around and check and see what's been stolen. I guess the Endermen are just absolute monsters. Have you stolen anything from in here? As long as you haven't stolen any of my gold. No, it looks okay. And that's crazy. It's like actually devious work that those Endermen pulled out on us, dude. Like, there's a block missing there, and then the whole roof is gone, dude. That's just insane. Honestly, I feel like a better place to build it. Jeez, dude, these Endermen. Freaking Endermen, dude. They taking everything. All this hard work I put in, and they just steal my blocks. But what I was going to say was, actually, you know, I think over here would honestly be a better location for it. It's right there. I'm getting distracted. The Endermen are making me really upset right now. But because of the size of what I'm trying to build here, I actually think this area right here would be better. So I guess I'll get rid of my little pond here, which is okay. That's whatever. And I might have to do a bit more kind of adjusting things in this area. So I think we'll just do it here instead. This whole sunken area here is kind of what we're working with for the scale of what we're trying to build. So it's very good that we did not build, or at least try to build this over there. It's much better that we put it over here. So yeah, we're definitely going to have some terraforming work to do, because if we look over here, there's some funky shenanigans going on with the dirt there. But this whole sunken area is basically going to be where we build this thing. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and start placing your bets on what we're going to build here. I'm not going to expose it. Obviously, the end portal is going to go in here, but I'm not going to say what it is quite yet. I'm just going to kind of work on it, see if people piece it together, and then you guys will figure out what we're putting the end portal in, all right? So now I need a lot of sandstone. Like, a lot of sandstone. This right here, this amount of sandstone, that ain't going to cut it. We're going to need a lot more sandstone than this. Luckily, we have a ton of sand to work with here. We're basically going to convert most of this into sandstone. I'd rather, for now, create less than we need, just so I don't overdo it. But we are going to need a ton of sandstone. So we might actually end up going through literally all the sand that's in here. But we're going to start with this much here. Well, we had enough sand, and now we can work on the walls, which means I need a lot of wool and a lot of wood, because that's, I heard that. Let's go. Hey, hey. Hey, get out of there. Not for you. Guess I gotta put more torches up. Jeez. Okay, there's always something to do, man. Jesus. Brother, this wool will not cover it. Oh my God. Okay. It needs to be white wool. I guess we can at least get the, like, wood put down, because I think this should be enough wood for what I'm trying to do. Hopefully. So we'll start with the wood, and then if this isn't enough wood, I'm going to lose my mind. There's no way this isn't enough wood, but we'll start with the wood, and then we will get a lot of sheep, I guess, just an absolute metric ton of sheep. Guess I'm going back to the sheep again. So we're going to put our fences up along this outer kind of edge here, kind of like this. I'm stupid. I need to go one more block out. I need to go one more block out. Okay, that is most unfortunate. Also, I learned that efficiency works on literally just everything. Like on a pickaxe, it just works on everything. So that's kind of neat. It's kind of neat that that works like that. All right, it's looking pretty spiffy. Now we can go in with the wool. And we're just going to kind of fill in these spots here with wool in between the fences. And because this is the way in and out, we're going to leave this open. Have you figured out what we're building yet? It's it doesn't seem like much, but this outer wall alone might give you a general idea of what we're building here. But I'm still not going to reveal it until I get way further along with it. And man, this efficiency that just works on anything on a pickaxe is absolutely amazing. I love that so much. It is so nice. And with these last few blocks of wool, our outer courtyard is complete. Yeah, that was just the courtyard, big boy. Now we got to build the actual stuff that's going on in here. Again, have you guessed yet? Have you figured it out? I'm still not saying, but I think it might be starting to become a little obvious as things come to be completed. Okay, so the outer walls are done. I kind of had to fight with the dimensions so much that while there's a fence post here, there's not fence posts in the corners for these guys either. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was beefing with the dimensions so much, and it was bugging me so much because I kind of wanted to look like one of the fence posts to be right in the middle, that I just stopped fighting with it. I just stopped fighting with it. It's good how it is. Hey, it's good how it is. I don't care if there's no fence post there. There's fence posts here. It's all right. We're not going to go back there very much. It's done now. But now that the outer, I guess, walls are complete, we can now get started on the actual structure inside. I guess the question is how exactly do I want to do this? There's plenty of space for what we're trying to do. I just need to figure out how we're gonna kind of put it all together. Well, quite a few things have happened since I stopped recording that last little section. For one, I figured out the general layout that I want the center structure to have. And in fact, and we'll talk about all this old golden stuff in a little bit. But I, figured out the general layout for this. I went mining a lot of mining. I did like 3 mega mining trips, where I got all this iron and gold. First 2 came back with a lot of stuff. Third trip, fell in lava and died. So, all of that was off camera. So that's really cool that happened. Totally not mad that I lost to level 40 enchanted pickaxes doing that. Definitely not mad about that at all. But we should be good to kind of start building this thing properly. Now, we are going to use a lot of this iron and gold in this build, but we're also going to use a lot of wood. So I think we'll start with just the pillars. I don't actually know how tall I want this thing. You die over there. There's Enderman in there. So no, those are zombies. Never mind. I don't know. I'm really after the Endermen have stolen literally like everything from me. I'm very wary about the Endermen. They're kind of bugging me. But yeah, I think we're gonna make this like 5 blocks tall, like the actual outer walls of this thing, 5 blocks tall. And what we'll do is in between all of these, we're going to put iron blocks. This is going to be a very expensive building. Very, very expensive. But I think it will be very, very worth it. So it's worth all the mining and all the resources that it's going to use. And I think just to keep this, like each section kind of even, because what I want to do is like right here, I want there to be another like second kind of wall thing. we're just going to pull these out one more block on this side, just so it's 7 blocks from the wall. And then it's even on both sides. Beautiful. And I think what we'll do now is we don't have as much gold as we do iron. So we need to be a little bit more sparing with the gold. But I think what we'll do is we'll also do sort of like this on the front. Not like that, but we'll do kind of like this on the front with an iron and a block roof over it. This thing is going to kind of look like a house you would build in creative mode when you were like 9 at first. But once we get everything kind of set up, it should look a little bit better. And honestly, just to keep it kind of consistent, I think we'll also put just normal wood beams on these, on the where the wall kind of section is going to be. That way, for one, it's slightly less expensive, and also I think it would look better that way. I think I'm also going to do something kind of like this on the sides of each of the pillars, and we'll have barely enough gold for all of this, and that's all the gold we're going to use. So we only have 3 blocks of gold left, I guess, unless you exclude the stuff, you know, in the bank. But we have 3 blocks left that we're going to use, that we can use at least. One of these days we'll make a gold farm in the, probably in the foreseeable future. But let's see, what do we want to put for the blocks in between these guys? I'm gonna have to brew on that for a little bit. So I think I figured it out. For this back wall, I want this just to be iron. Okay, back wall, just gonna be iron. This next wall, or these other holes in the wall, I should say, these are all gonna be glowstone. And we're gonna cover up kind of the outside, on the sides at least, with some other blocks. And honestly, because I suck at building, it's probably gonna look somewhat terrible. And then, you know, I think we'll also put this lower, like, actually, we'll keep this open at 4 blocks tall. Keep that open at 4 blocks tall. And then what we're going to do is, first, we're going to put the glowstone in, because I didn't do that. And we're going to make a lapis glowstone sort of divider thing going on here. I could organize my inventory, that'd be beautiful and great. Awesome. So I think what we'll do is we'll start kind of like this, kind of do, you know, like an alternating like checker pattern for the glowstone and lapis. Gonna be kind of annoying to place it, but I think that would maybe look the best. And then right here, we'll have a very small but accessible little doorway into the portal right here, where you just walk in and then the portal's just right here. So we'll do that, and yeah, checkerboard pattern sort of wall right here. It's looking beautiful and hideous at the same time. You guys pieced it together quite yet? Let me get a better view over here. See if it starts making any more sense now that this building's installed. You figured it out yet? Is it starting to make sense? I don't know. To me, I already knew, so it already made sense. But does it make sense to you guys yet? Do you know what this is yet? Or what it's supposed to be, at least? Well, if you don't, I'm not going to tell you until I'm done building it. So you'll figure it out. I'll let you know what it is. It's not 100% accurate, but I think it's definitely starting to get obvious now. But now, unfortunately, we need a ton of brown wool. Like a ton of brown wool. So, I think it's time to breed the sheep. Like a lot. Like breed the sheep a lot. All right, sheep. It's feeding time. Now, when I feed you, I don't want to see any Epstein action involving the children again, all right? We're not doing any more Epstein action with the baby sheep, okay? Just have at it, but no Epstein action. So it's taken a while to get all the wool. And in fact, the sheep are acting on some Diddy behavior. Say Diddy, I mean Epstein. Epstein activities are going on. They are still definitely following the babies around. But we need about, I did the math, it said like 5.6 stacks. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab 6, but that's how much brown wool we need. And right now we have 4 and then 20 extra. And kind of what I've been doing is I've basically been blowing through my, what in the world? Get in there. How did you get out? Unacceptable. But I've basically been blowing through my wheat supply, just breeding these guys. And I found out that you can actually breed, not breed, you can actually shear the baby sheep. And when you shear the baby sheep, their wool does not grow back either. But, you know, it lets you shear them and then they grow up into sheared sheep. But they still breed into brown sheep. So that is very nice, but it is taking a very long time to get this done because each one takes about 5 minutes to breed again. So yeah, once we get to 1.2 and they start eating grass to actually, you know, grow their wool back, that'll be very, very nice. It's starting to get a little bit excessive in here. I think they're still like, you know, at this point, I can even tell if they're actually still obsessed with the babies like they were the last episode. But actually, I think they are. Wherever a baby goes, they still just follow them, which is just really weird. I don't know what that behavior is, why it's like that, but it's so weird. What is going on over here? Like, they're all just obsessed with that one now. Like, what in the world? Oh my God. Oh, these old sheep, man. I can't even get to the sheep to shear them, dude. It's ridiculous. Oh my. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. All right. I gotta figure something out for this, man. This is getting crazy, but we only need like 1 more stack, so we're good. Well, I have the wool, and it's still very bad over at the sheep pen, but this is gonna be our kind of roof for this thing. We're gonna do something like this, and this is why we needed so much of it. It's because we're basically building essentially like a little tent kind of over it, if that makes sense. And then we'll connect it to the wall here. This is where it's gonna get annoying because I have to do all of that, but this is gonna look probably not the greatest, actually, but it's gonna be fun. It's fun. That's ultimately that's what Minecraft is about, right? It's having fun. It's gonna look terrible, but it's okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together now, man. Oh my goodness, it's so close to being done. Oof. Okay. Ooh, this is crisp. You figured it out yet? Does it make sense now? I have a couple more little additions to make, and then we can put the end portal in and it's done. So does it make sense now? Once I put the last few additions in, we'll be ready. So our last couple of additions, they aren't too crazy. Just gonna go build a little thing here. Remove that in the middle. You know what? Just so it looks nice. That there. Boom. Water thing. And now we have one more piece of the puzzle here. We'll break this, put a piece of netherrack in there and light that on fire. And it's done. At least the main structure's done. We still got to put the portal in, but have you figured it out? If you like 3 more seconds to take a guess, okay? 3 more. All right. You ready? It is a tabernacle from the Old Testament. Okay, we're building a tabernacle, or I guess the tabernacle. We got, you know, we got the tent where we had holy artifacts and, you know, prayer and stuff happening in here. And then, of course, back here, we have where the Holy of Holies went. And instead of the Ark of the Covenant, which was the Holy of Holies, or at least one of the things, this is going to be our in portal. Our in portal is the Holy of Holies. Of course, we have, you know, the pool of water that they would use to cleanse themselves, drink. You know, I don't think they would drink from it. I believe it was just cleansing themselves. And I believe this was more of like a sacrificial fire kind of thing, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. I just decided that a tabernacle from the Old Testament or the Pentateuch, whichever you prefer, would be pretty interesting to put into the world. And honestly, it's pretty funny. It's not 100% accurate. For one, all of this would have been cloth for the most part. The reason why we chose gold and iron was because iron would be silver, gold is gold, obviously. And they would like wrap the silver and gold into the linen that they would use to make these. And then the glowstone, just because it's kind of shiny, you know, helps produce light. It looks nice. The blue here, this is the other like linen divider that would divide the two rooms together. It wasn't a solid wall. And of course, the brown wool is the cover for the whole thing. Yeah, it's also made of oak wood as opposed to acacia wood. Acacia wood was used to make the tabernacle. And the tabernacle was also designed to be very easily movable. Hence why it's a very open space. There's not much in here because, well, they don't need much in here because it's meant to be packed up and moved around. But, you know, I'm not even religious. I just kind of thought a tabernacle would be interesting. So we have our tabernacle. And let's go ahead and put the end portal frames in there. Now we have to be super careful placing these. One wrong placement and we're going to have to use an extremely convoluted method to remove it. So just got to get these in where they need to go. That's right. I believe that is the orientation they're supposed to be in too. And now we can at least try to light it. I do want to see if Ender Eyes will kind of light it. So we're going to have to go kill some Endermen and we're going to have to go kill some Blaze Rods. So I think we'll start with the Blazes and we'll get the Blaze Rods and then we'll kill some Endermen. We have one Blaze Rod. So we're already basically halfway there, guys. That's incredible. I think for now, we'll just use normal iron armor for this kind of venture into the nether and fighting the Enderman. But we will use, you know, what is it? Diamond armor for the Ender Dragon itself. And we might be able to increase the spawns from this thing if we kind of expand, clear out some of the area around it. That might be beneficial. At least some of these fences. I think the fences are what really sort of make it harder for these things to spawn. And would really love if you guys would actually drop them. And okay, we will also fill that in. You know what? It might be better just to like fill this in entirely. These blazes actually drop a pretty decent amount of XP too, which is very nice. I probably should make some sort of blaze farm because man, I'm getting a lot of XP from this and it's really not that many blazes that I'm fighting. Okay. 20 is plenty. That rhymed. Didn't mean to. Okay. You know what? That's great. 20 is great. That's 20 is plenty, I guess. Yeah. But now we can do our Eyes of Ender. Oh my God. They're already taking the blocks. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible that they're doing that. And they still don't even drop them. They still don't even drop the blocks they break. You know, at least they have purple eyes now. That's kind of nice. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, you just telefragged me, bro. What in the world? We're lucky we can get all 12 in one night. I might abuse the, you know, peaceful mode and then flipping back into normal mode just so I can easily force them to spawn. It's actually exactly what I'm going to do. They'll respawn and look at that. Look at that. Oh. You know what? Let's get two of them on us at once. Come on, man. Stop stealing my blocks. Oh, they jumping me. They jumping me. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Okay, we have 20 blaze rods and 13 ender pearls, so we can just start with I guess 6 of these. We'll hold on to the rest of those blaze rods, might use them for whatever. And we'll make 12 lines of ender. And I want to see, I don't have a feeling it's not going to light, but if it does, it'd be really cool. But I have a feeling we're going to have to use the end portal blocks. Oh, shoot. Okay. It actually did light. Oh my God. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Well, now we have our end portal back here. And the fact that it lit is actually really cool. But we have a little bit more preparation to do. I think right now I'm going to go ahead and start grinding a little bit of XP. It's not going to be as much as, you know, it's going to take to get the Silk Touch Fortune pickaxe. That was so terrible. But I think maybe we're going to get at least like a nice full durability sharpness diamond sword. And then also enchant all of our armor. Hopefully we get like actual protection on them because there is no way to disenchant it. So if we get like, you know, blast protection or whatever, it's like whatever, I guess. It's just, I guess we have blast protection now. Fire protection would be pretty nice actually though. All right, we're at level 36 here and I have a brand new diamond sword and this one's level 34. Hopefully it'll give me like sharpness, fire aspect, and like unbreaking or something. Wow. Dude. All right. I'm not doing that. We're reloading this. We're reloading this. It takes so long to grind XP of these versions and the level, I don't know. We're just going to reset. Okay, you know what? I'll actually take that. It's not, you know, doesn't have like unbreaking or anything like that on it, but that is still a good enough sword for what we're trying. So now we're just gonna get like, I don't know, let's do like level like 15-ish gear for the armor. For the most part, I still feel like we're gonna be wearing iron armor mostly, but for the dragon fight we'll wear diamond. Because there's also going to be a lot of Endermen running around. So, but this is a good sword for what we're trying to do. Sharpness 3 is really good. And then we probably also want to enchant a bow. So I guess I'll also get like, actually I'll start with the bow. I'll get like level 30. Mostly just want infinity on it, but we'll do a bow next. We'll do a bow next. All right, we got our bow here. We can't enchant bows yet? That's crazy. When was bow enchantment added? What in the world? Okay, well, I guess we're enchanting our armor instead. Level 17's fine. Protection 2, whatever. Level 19, fire protection 3. Then we just need about 30-ish more levels, and we should be good for our armor side of things. It's kind of crazy you can't enchant the bow. Must be a future version. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we have tons of arrows. I don't know why we don't need infinity. So, I mean, so it should be okay, but okay. Well, I guess I'm back to grinding for a little bit and then maybe we'll make some potions or something too. I think those might be good. So let's get back to the grind here. Now that we're level 34, we can just do some minor enchantments on here. Completely forgot about projectile protection, but that's literally the best level we can get for that. And let's just get something, see if we can't, there we go, level 17. All right, double projectile protection, I guess. It's pretty cool. So we have two projectile protection 4 pieces. We have a protection 2 helmet and a fire protection 3 chest plate. And see, this is why I don't want to take the time to enchant this stuff yet, because I mean, honestly, I don't really know if you need the enchantments, but I think this is the gear that we're going to go into the dragon fight with, at least, is this stuff. But I'm going to keep it off for now just so I don't waste the durability on it pointlessly. And I think, yeah, I think we're going to make some potions. And also I need to kind of organize my inventory anyways. So yeah, let's go make some potions. Probably we'll make some speed potions. We'll make probably some regeneration and some instant health potions, you know, the shebang. I just realized if we're going to make potions of regeneration, we're actually going to need to go get some gas tiers, which I believe were in this version at this point. They better be. I'm pretty sure they are, but let's go try and get some gas tiers, I guess. I don't know how, but I haven't heard a single ghast yet, and that is somehow throwing me off. Like, normally I'm already hearing them, like, the moment I spawn in. Where are they now? Like, I actually need a ghast and they're not going to spawn in? That's awesome. All right, there's one. I kind of also want to test to see if their fireballs will actually, you know, instantly kill them now. And let's see, can we actually get him kind of more over here where it's easy to get the loot? This will work. This will work. All right, shoot at me. There we go. Oh, shoot. They actually do instantly die now. Wow. Okay, and that's a ghast tier. I really only need one, but I think we might as well get some more. I only gathered 3 ghast tiers just because the gas kept spawning over lava lakes and stuff, but I think we have the stuff we need for these potions. So let's get some. We need glowstone 2, and then we'll need redstone, and we'll also need melons. We actually do need melons for this. Only one though. We only need 1 melon slice, but we are going to make. Oh, actually, are strength potions in the game yet? Oh no, we're gonna find out when I put blaze powder in that thing, but I would imagine they are. I think they are in the game, but let's see here. So we gotta first start with our mundane potions. So let's go ahead and get one of these in each of here and let these start brewing up. And while that crafts, we will make our glistening melon. Oh, you don't even need the full. Okay, that's cool. And let's try a strength potion. I don't know if there's much need for that, but we're gonna have one anyway. Why not? Let's see. Can we make one? Oh my god, they are in the game. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then for this one, we'll do this as the I think that's rich. No, that's instant health. So it's that one. And then this is gonna be our regeneration, and this one will be our speed potions. These are all going to be go for buffing us. And I'm pretty sure that is the strength potion recipe, right? Is blaze powder? Oh yeah. Okay. And I think for the strength potion, we're actually just going to do redstone to make it last longer. And then for this one, because it's instant healing, I believe I can make this better with glowstone. For regeneration, we will do redstone just to make it last longer. I think that's what, going to last for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And this swiftness potion will also use, not glowstone, we'll use redstone for this one as well, just so it's faster. Or it lasts longer, not faster. Let's see, so strength for 8 minutes. Wow, okay. Instant health 2. Cool. And okay, organize the chest a little bit, and then we will grab all of our potions. Back at our tabernacle, looking into the portal. Let's make sure we got our armor on here. Feels nice. Feels nice to wear our diamond armor. Got our inventory all organized here. Looks like we got everything that we would need. This dragon fight is very easy. I'm going to be honest, I've never actually fought the old Ender Dragon, like legitimately in a survival world. I've only ever fought and killed the modern fight. So this is a first time for me. But let's just go. Okay. Forget it just says boss health instead of like Ender Dragon or holy. Okay, he's already I think he's already trying to jump me a little bit, but let's see. Okay, so the things on this one are very oddly placed, but we have 5 stacks of arrows that we can blow up all these end crystals with. Can we hit one? Okay, so he is... I don't remember him swooping down. Did he always swoop down? I know he doesn't shoot fireballs or anything. I'm trying to be careful not to look at any of these Endermen while we're here. Okay, he is pushing me around, so let's just go ahead and drink all of our potions. In fact, let's also go ahead and put the water bucket on our hotbar as well, and the other instant health potions. I could just hit this in crystal, that'd be great. All right. Maybe I'm low-key bad at the game. Maybe I'm low-key bad. Okay, you know what? We got to get rid of the pickaxe. It's throwing me off a little bit. Man, these end pillars look very strange. Some of them are just like little like spires as opposed to all the like what they always look like. It's kind of weird. It's not making any noises. It's just kind of flying around. It doesn't really do anything. It's kind of funny actually. So can I hit this one? He kind of just nudges you, actually. This is like way different. I think maybe, honestly, I probably over-prepared for this. If I could just hit these freaking end crystals, man. I don't want to have to tower up to these guys. They can be very dangerous when you tower up to them. I think we only have these last 2. I think it's just this one, which is going to be a pain to hit. And this other one way over there. Okay, there we go. Hit him right in the face. Let's see, can we get this one? There we go. Okay. He has no more end crystals now. Now we can just go about fighting him normally. I accidentally looked at an Enderman. Water bucket I knew was going to come in handy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm just listening to peaceful Minecraft music. He's flying around somewhere. There he is. Is it a he? Is it really a he? I think it's a she, right? Like, I mean, it does drop the egg when you kill it. Do headshots deal more damage? They do, because I'm pretty sure that just hit his head. All right, come here, big guy. Yep, you're flying right at me. Come here. That did nothing. Wow, this is the most anticlimactic fight ever, bro. Oh my god. Coming in again. Hit him with the sword. You know how much easier this would be if we could enchant our... If we could enchant our bows. This would be so easy. Oh, that arrow came right back down. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you heard that, but he also... He does the same damage noise that the player makes. Okay, that was kind of crazy. Flying straight through the pillar like that. I was wondering where he went. He's coming in again. We're going to sort him this time. We're going to sort him. What just happened? What was that? Did he bounce? What was that? You saw that, right? He just like straight up bounced off of something. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. And there's no death noise or anything. He just kind of blows up. Oh, that's okay. What a play. Uh, holy levels, dude. Well, I guess the in portal goes up here. Oh. Get out of here. Go away. There we go. Let's see what else is up here. Well, yeah, we got XP in the portal, I guess. Of course, got the egg. Where'd you go? There you are. Come here. I got a torch just for you. Oh, need my egg. Okay. Okay. Let's patch this up. Let's get out of here. Wait, is there end credits? We kind of have to read the end credits together, right? Oh man. Okay. We're going to read the end credits. I'll put a timestamp if you want to skip these, but we're going to read the end credits together. It's been so long since I've read the end credits. Dude. I am so, like, I am genuinely upset right now. Like, I'm genuinely upset. Why? Because my disc ran out of space in the middle of the end credits. In the middle of the end credits, my disc ran out of space. And the only person I can blame for that is myself. I am so upset right now. We will not be able to look at the end credits for so long. But I thought about it for a second. Minecraft doesn't have an end. And hopefully, neither will this series. Not anytime soon, at least. So, in a weird twist, those end credits, those Minecraft end credits, and it running out of disk space tells me that I need to keep working and keep expanding on this world. I know that might sound stupid, but it's true. I'm still upset that I didn't get to read the end credits. I think the Minecraft end credits are fantastic. They're a very great perspective on what life is and the world and how Minecraft isn't a game with an end, you know, even though it's called The End, it's not a game with an end. But I almost kind of have to appreciate the fact that my disk ran out of space. It was telling me, keep going, in a way. But I freed up some space, and we're back. And with that being said, I think we're going to wrap up this video here. Now, I do want to ask, we have this egg. What are we going to do with this guy? What do we want to do with him? We have so many ideas. You know, someone could have an idea for what to do with this. And, oh, well, that's lovely. But what are we going to do with the dragon egg? What do we want to do with it? We have it. It's a tool for us. It's a piece of showing just how far this world has come. So I'll let you guys decide what we do with the dragon egg. But for now, I think I'm going to wrap up this video here. If I could just get this painting to work, that would be absolutely lovely. But yeah, it's probably not. It's not going to cooperate. Let's be honest here. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And if you made it this far, a double thank you. Once again, my name is Slappy Burger, and I hope you have a blessed evening.